Hey everyone, Shante Kumar here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad I could be with you on this gorgeous Sunday. The air quality still isn't so hot here in Sacramento, but you know what? I have to give thanks that that's the least of my worries at this point regarding these fires, right? So I'm going to send some gratitude to the universe and some blessings and thanks, and also some well wishes for those who are battling the fires and the rampages that the fires can leave behind. So blessings to those people and all that they are enduring. Now, my friends, today I wanted to share with you something that I found absolutely phenomenal. Now, as you know, I talk about using the model, right? Which is about how your thoughts give rise to your feelings, which then we act out on, and then we have the results of our lives, and then it kind of all starts in that cycle, right? And I've talked about how we've got to change our thoughts so that we can start to have different results. Very simple, kind of A equals B equals C kind of thing. But today I learned a new way to craft our thoughts that can actually hone in pretty precisely so that we can make sure that our thoughts are in alignment with what we truly want in life. Because what happens is often we're asking ourselves certain questions when we're in circumstances and situations come up. And it's those questions that are our thoughts. It's those questions that we are feeling and then we act out of. For example, if you are about to go into an interview and some of your thoughts are, what if they don't like me? What if I don't know the answer to the question? What if this, what? All of those questions are what? They sound pretty frustrated, right? They sound pretty frantic. They sound very anxious, maybe worry-producing thoughts. And so then when you present in your interview, do you think you're going to be calm? Do you think you're going to present with your best self forward? No, you're going to come off as an anxious mess, right? And even if on the outside you're not presenting as an anxious mess, your energy will come off as an anxious, hard to get that one out. And it decreases the likelihood of you actually getting the job. Whereas, if you change the quality of your question, if you start asking questions like, how can I best showcase my talents? How can I ensure that I am providing the best version of me, or what can I bring in that will add to the culture and value of this establishment or this business, right? So changing the quality of your questions will help lead you to having some really cool answers, because our frontal cortex actually does that. It gets a question that's framed as a positive intention question, and it pulls in all sorts of information and experiences and evidence to show us how that can work for us. And it helps spur us along the right path toward the actions that will get us the result that we're asking for. But it is key to understand how to phrase that question. Because if your question is, oh my God, how could I not be tired at the end of the day? That's not a helpful question, okay? Because what you're doing is still focusing on what you don't want. You don't want to be tired. So instead, a positive solution-focused question would be, what can I do to feel more energetic at the end of my day? How can I feel re-energized at the end of my day, right? See how those two questions are very different in how they feel and in how the results they would then bring about. The other question, the first one, it actually sounded kind of tired. It sounded draining just saying that question to yourself, right? And of course, then that means that's the energy you're putting out. And so then you're going to end up just feeling more drained and tired. Whereas with the other question, it felt more energizing. It felt like there was more going on with it. And so you're more likely to have those results show up, those actions show up that you can then take, so you get the results of being more energized and having more energy at the end of the day versus less or none. So I hope this helped you. I know it helped me when I started thinking about how I phrase questions and how I think about things and how I can then just do a quick, change up, right? It's just a tiny little adjustment that can end up pointing you in the right direction, right? It's kind of like going to the chiropractor in that regard. You don't go to someone who's just gonna crack your back and make it so that you can't walk for the next month. No, you want tiny little adjustments that will then add up so that then you are in a new alignment. So that is my intention for you. I hope that helped to assist you. I also wanted to let you know, yes, shameless plug, okay? Spoiler alert, I am a coach, and so what I do is I offer to help. If you don't want that, that's okay. Go ahead and push stop. But if you want to hear what I have to say, please continue. Because as a coach, I'm only as good as the people that I help, and being able to help people makes me a coach. So if I don't say I'm a coach and that I can help you, then I'm not doing my job, right? I am keeping that gift, I'm keeping that talent for myself. And how is that in any way, shape, or form going to help uplift the consciousness of this world, which is what I really want to be doing. So in that regard, I am offering a free 4-day free mini series called the Love Mastery Mini Series, and it is phenomenal. And it goes along with what I said I'm here to do, to uplift the consciousness of this world. But I believe that it starts with having that ability to understand who we are at the core and love who we are at the core. That is what so many people are missing. My 20 years of psych nursing, my years of coaching clients, of talking with friends and family, all throughout that time has really shown this to me to be of extreme importance. And so, in that regard, this free 4-day event is a chance for you to learn how to get in touch with yourself, how to understand your own love language and why you're choosing those languages to begin with, to understand what it is that you're attracting into your life. If you're getting relationships and partnerships that are not fulfilling to you, if you're feeling like you're still alone even though you're with someone, if you're feeling like you don't have support, that people don't understand you, that you're all alone in this world, and that for some reason you give out all this love but you can't seem to get it back, baby, this is for you. Okay, because I'm listening. I've been listening for the last 20 years to people talk about this. I've been cultivating this information. I've been cultivating these processes. I've been utilizing these techniques as well as mindset principles and energy healing modalities in order to bring to you a fully comprehensive mini series that you can take and you can start to run with and play with today, to start to understand what it is that you've been putting out and why you've been receiving what you've been given. So that mini series begins tomorrow, which is Monday, August 30th, and it runs until Thursday, September 2nd. It's only for 4 days. I am going to close registration for this event as of midnight tonight. Kibosh, no more. I am going to put this up as a self-paced online course. So if you would like to have it for free, if you would like to have coaching with me, if you would like to have someone live talking with you about what's going on with you, what's showing up with you personally, now is your time. Here is your opportunity. What do you have to lose other than the things you say you don't want anyway, right? So my dears, I want to leave you with this blessing, a quick song from the Kundalini Yoga transition called Long Time Sun. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Bye for now, dear hearts. I'll see you soon.